Hey guys, it's me, Meteor, and after my Q&A session, the second one specifically, I mentioned my thoughts of what I like to doing more, Let's Plays or Pokemon battles, and I said that I actually prefer doing Let's Plays more, and that I was kind of bored doing Pokemon battles, and a lot of people actually told me and supported me, saying that if I don't feel like doing Pokemon battles, then don't do them. It's better to just do something you enjoy than force yourself to do something that you don't want to. So I'm actually going to be taking that advice to heart, and I will be posting up one last battle on my channel after this one, um, just as my final one. So after my next battle, it'll be the last battle I'll be doing for quite some time. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that and give you a heads up. Thank you guys for all the support over the years and making me Pokemon and everything. I appreciate that, but it's just getting really much of a chore for me to do. So I hope you guys understand. Anyway, enjoy the battle. Alright, here we go, a battle against Bronson. He actually hit me up on Twitter for a battle. We had about 3. This is probably the best one we had. Either way, he sends a Gengar, I send him my Rotom. I decided to go for the Volt Switch right off the bat, and he goes for Trick, and he also has a Choice Scarf. So that was kind of useless for him, but though I realized if I do switch into anything, I have to switch right back since he's locked into Choice Scarf. I don't want anything else to be Scarfed, so I'm going to switch right out and actually send in my Rotom here. And now he's going to trick me off, and now he's going to be back and lock himself into Trick again. So I figured he's probably going to predict me to go for another Volt Switch. He's going to switch out and send in his Golurk. I predicted this, that's why I actually went for the Hydro Pump here and finished him off there. And it doesn't quite kill him though, but another Hydro Pump would definitely kill him, so he goes down. And already I'm in a pretty good position here. So now he sends in his base Golem, which is going to be a Scrafty. I'm not going to lock myself into Hydro Pump here. Going to switch out and send my Razor Leaf in case he goes for some kind of dark move or something. But he actually goes for the Bulk Up here and raises his attack. Now I send in my Ferrothorn here because it actually has a Rocky Helmet as well, so he'll take a quarter damage if he does hit me. But I take this opportunity to set up Stealth Rock. He switches out here to his Gengar. I actually expected him to predict me to actually send in my Rotom, so I stayed in and went for the Gyro Ball, so that takes him out, so it's very nice, good prediction on my part, and now he sends an Infernape. Of course, I'm not going to leave it into this, he's probably going to predict me to switch, but no matter, it's probably the best move to switch, because I'm not staying into an Infernape. He sets up the Stealth Rocks here, while I send in my Tappy here, to go ahead and just Rapid Spin away, because, well, I'm not scared of those rocks whatsoever. But now he sends in his Mew. This is a very interesting Mew that kind of caught me off guard. Although every Mew is interesting because every Mew has a different type of a moveset. That's what makes Mew so special. Anyway, he's going to go ahead and go for the Amnesia here. Let's go for Rapid Spin to blow away those Stealth Rocks he set up earlier. That's my bigger concern here. And now I'm going to switch out my Tabby because I'm not going to leave that in because I can't do anything against this Mew otherwise. So I send in my Likey here. And now he goes for the Barrier. Alright, awesome. So now I'm going to go for the Swords Dance here to counteract that Barrier. I'm mentally thinking of Super Paper Mario with Barrier and Berry. Anyway, I don't know why I'm thinking of that. But anyway, I'm going to go for Swords Dance here. So now he has +2. I'm at +2. Now, or he's at +3. No, now he's at +3. So I'm just going to use Barrier here. And now I'm going to go for Swords Dance here. I'm at +2 now. I'm at +3. How many Swords Dance did I go for right now? I think I did 2, maybe? Alright, so yeah, I'm at +2, or +4, technically. So now Baton passes out, and I have one more Swords Dance to do, so he's going to Swords Dance up one more time, and now he sends in Scrafty to get that maximum boost. But now that I'm Swords Danced, I'm also maximum boost, and therefore we're actually evenly matched. But I have a secret trick up my sleeve, and he's going to go for Knockoff and knocks away my normal gem. Uh-oh. I really hope this will be enough to kill it. I hope. Come on, Explosion. Stab. And it is enough. Don't you never let me down, Licky Licky. Completely worth it. Completely worth it. So now he sends in Zoroark. Either I killed off his 6th Pokemon slot, or he just put in 6th position and actually forgot to do so. Either way, I send in my Goodra here and go for the Curse here, my Curse Goodra. Gonna lower my speed, raise my attack. Of course, this is what Curse does, obviously. And then, of course, he goes for Dark Pulse here. Of course, I could tank those special attacks like something fierce because Goodra is pretty awesome in that regard. They're very bulky, naturally bulky in like every possible way. So now I go for Outrage here, and of course he's going to kill Zoroark after a +2. So that's going to go down, and now he's going to send in his Infernape here. Alright. So he's going to go ahead and go for the Fake Out here, and I'm like, why did that do so much damage? Oh, that was a crit. That kind of negated my 2 curses I did up, but whatever. Now I get confused because of the whole Outrage thing. I tried going for Outrage again, but he's going to switch out here. And unfortunately, I hurt myself in confusion, so my Meltman goes down. Very, very sad. And he's go ahead and just recovering up with his Mew, probably going to set up another thing. That means his only Pokemon left is actually an Infernape, which isn't really too... Even if you set up maximum defense and everything, it's really not going to do anything against me. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to take this opportunity to set up a substitute, because more than likely this Mew has no attack whatsoever. It probably has, let's see, has Barrier, it has Amnesia, probably has Roost, and Baton Pass. That's what I'm guessing, or maybe it has Psychic out of there just for the lulz or something, though I highly, highly doubt it. I'm hoping if anything I can maybe pull off a crit or something, but Shadow Punch isn't going to really do all too much to it, because the Barrier and everything, unless I pull off a crit, it's not going to do anything at all. So I'm like, maybe I'll go for an Earthquake, because eventually he's going to switch out. He's going to eventually switch out at some point, so go for Earthquake here. Since he was at max defense, I was hoping he would switch out that turn. Nope, he didn't switch out. Wait, was he at max defense or was max special attack? Special defense. But he goes for another Amnesia here. And now I'm going to go for another Shadow Punch. I figure once he goes to max special defense and max defense, he's probably going to switch out. So I don't want to waste my Earthquakes yet, so I'm going to keep on Shadow Punching it until he actually gets max special defense. In which case, he is max special defense now. Alright. He should be, so that means I just one more turn. Eventually, you're going to switch out. Eventually, you're going to switch out. I know you will. He goes for Roost here. Alright, fine. He didn't go for, I tried going for Earthquake again, but I guess the next turn you're going to Baton Pass out, probably. I really don't want to waste my Earthquakes, although technically, if you wanted, you could just stall me out forever if you really wanted to do that. But nope, he's going to Baton Pass out here, not going to waste any time. And now he's going to send in his Infernape. So I'm going to go for the Earthquake here. I'm pretty sure it'll do a lot of damage, even though it's +6 defense. And of course it will. There's nobody taking 2 hits. You're going to go with Overheat here, take out my substitute. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough, because on this turn, I'm going to be able to go for another Earthquake, take you out, and that means your last Pokemon is going to be a Mew, which can't do anything. So essentially, guys, that's going to be good game. Alright, so some of you may be curious as to what's going to happen with my channel after my last battle. Well, of course, I'll continue to do Let's Plays, and sometimes I'll be doing actually Pokemon-based Let's Plays, spin-off games. But in terms of battles, the only battles I'll be having on my channel from this point on are going to be my in-game team battles that I've had as a tradition at whenever a new Pokemon game comes out, like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum. Every time I've had like in-game team battles where I battle with several people with a certain set level in my in-game team and actually post this on my channel. I enjoy doing those. Those are actually very fun, and I think it's kind of interesting to see, because you don't very often see like little Pokemon like that battling each other using attacks like Ember and stuff. You never really see that. So the fact you'll be able to, and I actually do enjoy those. So I'll still be posting those, but from this point on, and after my next battle, that's going to be it for actual competitive battling. Once again, I appreciate you guys for staying with me all those years, and enjoy it. And hopefully I haven't made too many people upset with this decision. Anyway, see you guys next time.